Alrighty, guys, what is going on? I'm Tubby Emu. I meant to make a video on this a lot sooner regarding this special guest referee match, but I wanted to have my PS2 set back up. A lot of people have been wondering, whatever happened to season mode, and here comes the pain. Because there's tons of this shit going around again. That, oh, you copied this person. I wasn't comfortable with the hop-hog and the PS2. Same thing with the N64. The encoding always screws up. Luckily, the Elgato works wonderful with the PS2. That's why I recommend it. I don't know about N64. I've yet to try it because it doesn't have the component cables. But we're doing the special guest referee match. And the reason I want to talk about it is because we know it's in WWE 13. And we know more details that got released with the fact that you have a bar now that sets up, which means I don't think you don't just get a finisher like you do here, where I could set myself up with a bunch of finishers. You work your way up. If you referee and officiate good, you get a finisher. Now this is something I'm very happy about because this is the biggest problem with 2007. Why the Here Comes the Pain special guest referee was better was because it had the finishers in it. 2007, you'd have to be like a superstar and go on a roll and start beating them up to build up a finish in order to screw somebody over. And it was really frustrating to me. I was, this isn't realistic. I just want to be able to ref a good match. And in the end, when they beat the shit out of somebody, just screw somebody over. That's my whole thing about, a special guest referee match, that I want to do that. And we've been told that what will happen is if you referee bad, Laurinaitis will come out. And Laurinaitis probably won't ref. He'll probably bring out a referee. There'll be an animation, and that's what will happen. Now, the one thing I do hope happens is that you won't start a count like this. Numerous times, and I don't know what the settings were because we did it later on and it worked just fine, where if you started a count with the square button, even if it was a ring out, sometimes the ring out count won't work and it would show a pin animation instead of the ring count out, which was very frustrating. It always looks really crappy. But I'm so excited for the special guest referee match. You guys have no idea. A lot of people say, oh, everybody's just going to screw everybody over. You don't have to go online and play a special guest referee match. That's the glory of it. Sure, they'll probably be in the ranked matches, the regular matches. They'll probably be hopefully it's not a ranked match. It's just private matches. There'll probably be 20 matches set up for special guest referee and no regular matches. And that's where it can get abused if nobody ever wants to create a regular match. But as far as that, you don't have to join. It's not like, in Call of Duty when you just randomly join a lobby and then you find out it's against these people or against this. You get to pick what match you want to join. So that's the biggest difference you see right here. My example, why it's kind of messed up. It doesn't start the normal count. I am most excited for it, as you guys can see. I wanted to kind of screw over both people, and some people are going to probably say, Tubby went heel by screwing over whoever I screw over here. In my honest opinion, I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how much I'm looking forward to special guest referee. Now, what am I going to do? What's going to happen? Obviously, because, I like to make simulations for pay-per-views, things like that, matches, and obviously the referee doesn't go and screw somebody over every single time. I'm still going to play it. Online, it'll probably be a little bit of a bitch, but it's still kind of that unique aspect. Me and Yard were talking about today during our Here Comes the Pain, Tubby get on 2007. Well, I couldn't because I had the Elgato set up instead of the PVR, which is hooked up to my 360. But it was kind of interesting. We're well, we can go on there and maybe Tubby doesn't screw Yard. Maybe Tubby helps Yard, and there's that many variables. You don't know what's going to happen, and that was the coolest thing about special guest referee match. When you play here with friends, and I used to play this with friends all the time. Go over to their house, especially on N64 and stuff, on No Mercy, other games. This in particular, because it was pretty much the only one I really remember playing with friends. You'd be playing, and then all of a sudden your buddy and I don't know if I played with Scott, Logan, who it was. You'd be playing, and all of a sudden, oh my God, he hit a stunner on him. It's what the hell? I thought you were trying to help me win. I thought we had a whole game plan, and that went out the window. That was always the coolest thing about the special guest referee match, because you don't know what's going to happen. You can do anything you want, and that's what I'm most excited for special guest referee. I wonder what you guys are most excited about in special guest referee match, and what you're most worried about. Is there a feature you're worried about, getting kicked out? Do you think it'll be too easy to get kicked out? Do you think the counting will be bad? Let me know what you think about it. Make sure to smash that like button for special guest referee match. I'm Tubby. You guys have a wonderful day.